So in this today's session, we'll see how to create a dashboard and how what are the different uh, properties we can do within this analysis, and then how we can add filters to the report. I think yesterday we covered these filters, but we'll see in detail about filters. And then we'll see what is this dashboard prompt. So first we'll create some sample report, or we'll use the existing report that we built yesterday. So if we go to home, we can see the recent items, right? So yesterday we created this report and I'm accessing the same. So this is our report. So here, what are the different things I can do? Wait. So first one is within this selected columns. So what I can do, I can add some field, and then if I can sort my report based on this column. So if I use like the sort option, right? So I'll have these options: sort, ascending. So my table report, or right, if I'm choosing the table report, so the data will be sorted based on this order specified here. And that is first option. And second option is edit column formula. So here we can do a lot of things. So whenever we select, right, so it will just give that field name here. So it means, so it is saying since we are already in the subject area is not coming, but if we are in something other area, so before this subject area will also be added. But here, if you see, the first part is object name, and the next part is the field name. This is how the formula will be look for a particular field. So here, so we can we can do a lot of things. Like if we want to put some functions, right? So if I want to put aggregation, so if I want to calculate average for this field, right? So I can do that. So I can like if I select something like opportunity ID, and then if I take opportunity ID count, so I'll get the count, total count. And or if I take some like if I want the distinct count, right? So I can select distinct count, and then max, min, percentage, and then standard deviation, sum. Okay, so then top. So if I want to get the top 5 revenue amounts, right? So I can use this expression. So if I just click on this, it will it will just insert. Okay, so this should come here. Okay, so now top n means like if I want top three number of days in this stage. So if I want that particular value, so I can use this function, and then I can specify here top 3. So it will give those 3 values. Or instead here, like we can also select this kind of a, like filters in filters also. And we have running aggregates. So this will be so if you want to calculate the sum average, uh, like from first row to next row, right? So like first row will have some like some number, and second row will have some number. So if I want to get the total, like total at the second row, like first row plus second row value, then I can use this kind of running aggregates, and then I'll get the sum accordingly. So in the third column, I'll get first value plus second value plus third value. So like that, in like that situations, we can use this running aggregates. And then uh, string functions, like to concatenate, right? If I want to concatenate two fields, two strings, so I can use this concatenate function, and then I can uh, like concatenate, like so if you have two fields, first name, last name, so I wanted to give output as name, so I can combine first name plus last name, right? So in that case, I can put the first name field expression here, and then second name field expression here. The result will be a combination of these two. And like this, we have a length, replace, repeat, write, space, substring. So all of these options available. So if I want to convert the like uh, any string to uppercase, so I can use this uppercase upper function. Then um, then in math I can get absolute value. Okay, so if we are getting something like negative values, right? If we use absolute, so we'll get the positive number in only. So then some functions like cos, sine, tan, uh, so these are all the math functions. The pi value, and then rounding, sine, truncate, square root. So all of this can be used depending on our situations. Okay. So then if we come to calendar, we can get the current date using this just current underscore date. So using this function, we can just get the current date, today's date, and the current time. So we'll get this. And current time, this is okay. This will give timestamp that Oracle Analytics is running. I think this in instance time, and day of quarter. Okay, and day name will give like whether it's a 1 or 2, right? So for a date it will give day name means, and day of month will give oh, I don't day of month will return number corresponding to the day of the month. Yeah, so this will give just month, like whether it's first or second or third of that month, so it will give that. And then hour, minute, so this is to conversion. And month name, okay, now function to get the current time, year. And for converting from one data type to another data type, so we can use this cast. So suppose if I want to convert like my number to string or string to number, so I can use this cast expression, and then like whatever expression, like whether it's like if I want to convert my number to string, I can put my like number field name here, and then type will be num. If it is a char, like if it is a string, we can give it as a char 40. Then so if we are while calculations, right, this is kind of a null checking. If it is a null, then what is the default value? So we are calculating that. And this value of region, I think this is for display name values, I think. And under system, we can see the user information. Okay. And expressions, case and switch statements we can use here. The format or the syntax we can get if we just click on this. And yeah, like this we have different options, so we can use like depending on our requirement. Then we have a filter. Okay, so if I just click on this filter, so the filter will be something like this. So suppose okay, suppose this one only. So I'm getting count, right? Opportunity count. So if I want to get the count like based on some condition, so what I can use is I can use this filter, and then I can click OK. Okay, or it's okay. I'll just copy this expression. So I'm using filter expression, right? So I want this count. I want this count using which condition? So I can mention like if opportunity status is equal to 1. Or okay, I'll just insert opportunity status. Yeah, for now I'm just selecting any one of it. So I can select opportunity status equal to something own. Okay, in this case only, if I want like, so those kind of opportunity count only if I want to get, so I can use this like this. Then I so from the column, whatever fields I selected in the uh, my table, right, selected columns, so those I'll get here. If I want, I can just insert here. So I can uh, like I can use that field for any like calculation purpose. And then variable, like if we are declaring any variable, or if we are passing some variable through some dashboard, or right, so then we can use this variable, and we can insert, and we can use within this expression, and some operators available. Okay, and then so if we select this aggregation rule, right, so it will say, so if suppose if we are using some number field here, right, so then uh, the totals row, like if you observe for any like numbers column, okay, maybe I'll show. So So here, like in table properties, we can enable the totals column. So where we can get the total count, total number of opportunities here. So this total column will be what? It is total or like count, or average. So that we will define in this column level. We can define. So this should give what the default value in the totals row. Then like by default, we will get the column heading name as expression. So to avoid the whatever formula here, right? So we don't need the formula here. If we want to put some custom name, I can just enable this custom headings, and then I can give like opportunity count, something like this. Okay, so like this we can do this edit formula. Then also we have column properties, right? So we'll go through this. If I go to column properties, I can see formatting. So all the formatting colors, right, we can select here, and styles also we can select. Like if I want to select the like this column values in bold, right? So I can select this bold and underline. So, and if I want to have this border, okay, I can select. Okay, and we'll just see the changes. Yeah, if you notice, we have used bold and then we have used underline. So that property applied here for this field. And then that is in the style. So here we can do some styling for that particular column. And then in column format, we can see, like we can hide this field to not show in the table or any view. So if we just select this hide, right, so this field will be not visible. And this value suppression, it will be useful. So something like if there are any repeated values, right? So like for one customer, so there are like 5 opportunities. So then it will be like this by default. So if the behavior is like this in suppress mode, like this will be like one account, and for this maybe think like 2 opportunities. So it will group like this by default. So if you don't want that behavior, so we can choose this repeat mode so that the same account will be repeated twice. So that is the use of this value suppression. And in the data format, so by default, whatever the type of that field, so the format will be selected default. And if we want to overwrite, we can select this checkbox and then we can choose the format of that field, whether it should be a number or percentage or any other custom, right? We can define any custom format here. And in the conditional format, see, like this styling or we did, right? So this is applicable for all. But if you want to do on particular some condition, like if sales stage is equal to some value, if it is converted, okay, then what you can do, then color might be something like green or yeah, green. If it is converted, green. So all the values, right? If it is converted, it will show in the in this color. So that we'll just see now. If you notice, all of these leads are converted, and I have given if lead status is converted, then change my column color to 1, change my column color to green. So that is what I define, and I can see the change. And coming to the next property, interaction. So interaction is nothing but so we are seeing some values, right? Some 1, 2, 3, or some this values. So if we click on that value, so suppose like we have customers or opportunities listed in some column. If I click on that opportunity name, if I want to navigate to some to the same opportunity, then I can use this uh, interaction, and then I can put action links on this. So if I use action link, right, so I can define my action link. So where should I go? So if I give www.google.com, so it will navigate on clicking on that, it will navigate to google.com. If I give the same opportunity link, so then it will navigate to the opportunity. For now, I'll just give like just google.com. So here we have different options. Like if I want to go to BI content, right? I have this BI content. So it means BI content means another report. If I want, if on clicking on this, if I want to go to some other report, I can use this. If I want to navigate to a web page, I can go to this. And if I want to uh, invoke a web service call, I can use this Java method, browser script, server script. So all of this. So for now, we'll see this web page. I'm giving this URL, and then if you want, we can define parameters and we can pass it here. But for now, this is okay. So now if I click on this particular value, so I can see a link. So you can see, right, there is a link. So now if I click on this, it will it is asking me to go to that link. I just clicked on test link. It will go to the specified URL. And so we can also open in the next tab. So that is also available. Okay. So if we want to like what we need to do, like open on a next tab, right? So I can edit this action, and then I can go to options, and here I can select open in new tab. Okay. Now so whenever I click, right, so it will it will open in the next tab. Also, we have seen one more property, that is yeah, that's fine. Like if we want to uh, like if you want to confirm, right, so whenever I'm clicking, like if you want to play some confirmation, are you sure to navigate to this link, something like this, we can select this actions. Okay. That is fine, and then we'll see the last one. This is enable back. So this is not. There is no much use of this. And then next filter, right? So filters we can do from column or using this area. Okay. So I can write something like this. If opportunity count is like greater than 1, so I can, that filter will be added here. And as I said yesterday, like we can, if we click on this and it will change to or, right? So this will be this condition and any one of this condition. So like this, the filter will be applied. And also if I navigate, if I just hover on this filter, it is asking, like it is showing some options: edit filter, copy filter, paste filter, delete filter. So I can copy the same filter and then I can come to here and then I can just paste it here so that the same condition will be pasted here. So like this, we can use copy pastes within this filters. Okay. And uh, and if I want to set some properties, right? So wherever you see this XYZ, right? So these are the properties. So if it is at this level, so this is at analysis level, the properties. All these properties will be applicable at analysis level. But if you go to results, so here for each section, you can see these properties. Like see, this is at the compound layout level. So all of the properties you can see here, it will be applicable for all of these views. But if you see XYZ again for this graph view, so here the properties will be applied only for this particular graph view. So like this is applicable only for table view, but this will applicable for all of these. And then okay, then like the different views, right? So we can click here, and so this is table view, pivot table, and this is tile view. So I'll just select this one. So tiles, I'll just give a overview, but later we'll see in detail. So tile is nothing but it will give a summarized uh, uh, values. That is like if I have opportunity count, right? So it will give this total count. We'll get the total count in the tile view. So like this. So I selected column. It will show only. So this style is only for measures. So if you have some count or average something, right? So then only this style will be applicable. So that's why it is showing only count to me, right? And if you see, the card will be like this. So we can select different types of tile views. Okay, and with like this, I'll select this one. I'll add here. Okay, so it is showing a total of 25 opportunities I have. That is what it is showing. So if you see this, the rows in this table are 1 to 25. So total 25 records, right? So that count it is showing here. Total number of opportunities, 25. And then graph view, right? All of this funnel view, map view, gauge view, right? So you can try different views for the same data, and then you can explore more. And one more thing is filters. If I select this filters, right, what it will show is like this. Whatever filters we have selected for this report, it will just show those filters. So we will get to know. So for this report, these are the filters applied. Okay. And so and then like for rearranging, right? So we can go to the view, the particular view. So suppose if I want to rearrange this column, so I can just drag and drop here in the view itself, so that the fields will be arranged as per our arrangement. And also we'll see how we can enable totals at the end, right? So suppose here we need totals column. So that should show for all the, wherever like we have measures, something like this count, it should show the total values at the end of the table. So for that, we can go to table. We need to edit the table view, and then here we can see columns and measures, right? Here we can click on this symbol, and then we can put, by default there will be no total rows. Okay, if we put if we use after, so then we can see the totals column at the end of the report. So I'll just click done, and then I'll expand. You can see the grand total column came and it gave the count, right? Total is 25. So if we have something like this measures, so all the counts will be calculated here. It's not based on number or something, but it is based on the measures. Measure is nothing but average, like count, right? Min, max. So all of these will come under measures. Uh, then if you want to rename something, right, so we can just go to this edit view, or so suppose if I want to edit this my test report, right? So the display saved, okay, if I select this display saved name, so by default whatever I gave, that will come. And if I want to give the title as like opportunity uh, overview report by status, right? So like if I want this as a custom, so I can unselect this display saver name, and whatever I gave here in the title, so that will come here. And like if I want to format with again this, right, so I can choose here uh, Okay. Also, we can observe alignments. Okay. So before that, I'll say this. So if you see this, the name, right? The name, whatever we said, is came. But if you want to adjust this to the center or right? So that we can do using this same horizontal alignment, right? So if I select this one, horizontal alignment to center, I'll okay, I'll edit this, and here I'll select the properties, and here I'll go to horizontal alignment, and then I'll select center here. Now I'll save. Now we can see the heading will be in the center. So like this, we can adjust all the properties. We can change the right. We can change the width and so of the width and length of the report. You can observe. I just change it some width, right? See, so we can change according to our like requirement. So dashboards we'll see later. So so these are the different options we can do within the report. Okay, and that's all for today.